Good evening, everybody. It's been a long time, or it's been a while, since I've Zwifted live, and as now ZRL courses have been announced for the next season, 22-23, round 1, 6 races. I thought we'd get some streams back underway. Most importantly, get myself back in shape for some indoor work. So no messing, throw myself back in, straight into the A's, the off the map stage 1. I've only done that because it's wandering flat course. Hopefully I can hang on somewhere. How's everyone doing? Many people in the chat. Let's jump over to the world. I say it is Yumazy. So we're crossing into Nyokyo as well. How's everyone doing? What's think of the new gear? The new setup? This cable is going to do my head in. Let's strap you there. If you're in the chat, drop us a message. Keep me company. 24k, I think this one. Oh man, we're all in the same kit. I'm not going to be able to spot myself. Nice kit though, but not as nice as the new Level Velo kit. If you don't know Level Velo, go check them out, levelvelo.cc. Indoor cycling clothing specialist. They've got a range of off-the-shelf stuff, but also, most importantly, indoor bespoke kit for your team, your club. So if you've got an RGT or a Zwift team and you want some specific indoor kit, ultra thin, ultra breathable, full zippage, levelvelo.cc. Some announcements coming out soon as well with Level Velo sponsoring one of the coolest, one of the very top teams that there is on the Zwift platform. I'm saying nothing yet. I'm not convinced, guys, I'm going to survive this, but I needed to do something tonight. Stressful day. I needed to get back to some serious indoor stuff. I'm going to be over there on the squats in the next couple of weeks preparing for the sprints in ZRL, because that's where I'm struggling at the minute. My 20 minute, all fine. 5 minute, all good. Anything less than a minute, I've lost some watts somewhere. That's from all the outdoor longer summer rides. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully you can hear the music too and it's not too loud. I was going to switch screens, but we'll leave it like this. Ooh, we're getting there. Josh McClellan's birthday. And I'm sure he's in here. Oh, better get ready. Quick start, what do we think? Am I going to get dropped in the first K or the first 500? Nice and steady, nice and steady. It's not a race ride, guys. Group ride, surely. So as I said, wandering flats 25k, fairway flat, says it on the tin. Stage 1 of the Off the Map series. Nice steady welcome back to Zwift riding. Just going to sit with the front group if I can. Everyone being sensible at the minute, so all good. So come on, who talk to me? Who have we got in chat? Is anyone in chat? Has it been that long? Man, I'm warmed up. It's so hot tonight, it's so close here. It's been raining, but it's still really warm. I think yeah, the battery's dead on the thermometer. Cool, I like this. Cope with this. If this goes steady and I survive with the front group, I'm going to do a sprint session after this because I need it. If I'm going back with these A's, I'm going to have to pick up again. Who's that? On those 15-second efforts and 30-second efforts. I've got to purposely try and keep my revs up. So I don't know about you guys, but the more I Zwifted the end of winter last year, my RPM had just dropped. And it definitely felt a difference was on the road, so I've been working again just to try and lift that cadence up, back up to sort of mid-90s. Knowing that it's gradually going to slow down as we work through the 6 weeks of ZRL. Hey Ryan, how are we doing? I like it. I like it. The good selection. I think the course selection has improved every season. It's no coincidence that we're starting on Climbers Gambit. That's there for a reason. And I'm sure it's to clock those riders who have dropped down just because of an activity on Zwift, not because of inactivity generally. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, I've seen plenty of chat today on the lack of sprint stages, but there's plenty of opportunities for sprinters on that series. And then we've seen it the other way around some years, where climbers have said there's no climbing stages. Happens all the time. You're never going to keep everyone happy. I think it's well balanced. Yes, it's a climbers course day 1, but then it's what, part perimeter, stage 2? More of a puncher. You don't have to be a climber, but definitely have to be a puncher. But it's good. It means if you want to compete, you've got to be good at everything. If you want to be there at the finish line, that is. But if you've got a job to pick up sprints, you've got opportunities. Yeah, I agree, Ryan. I think it's a good choice. I just hope you don't get anyone holding back, Ryan, where, well, you know what I mean, where you get BCs, Ds, holding back, throttling back. What's the point, guys? Just go for it, dig in, push on. I did it, and yeah, I'm not going to get the same results in A, but I'm getting fitter, I'm getting stronger. And actually with the divisions within A and B, you know, I'm not on B1, but I'm in A2 or A3. Can still compete. Just push on, take the risk, jump up. That's my view anyway, Ryan. But plenty of opportunities for everyone. It'll be interesting to see what power-ups they've got selected. I know WTRL Martin is just waiting for Zwift to confirm that they're happy with the selection. This is nice, isn't it? This is nice pace. I can live with it. But if anyone is interested in a bit more of a discussion on the courses coming up, I'm going to be on the Zwift Community Live podcast broadcast on Thursday night with Anna and Nathan, and we're going to chat all courses. Yeah, I was. Well, actually, the last season that we finished, I actually raced as an A. But you're right, last winter at the start I was a B. And unfortunately, our team were leading B1, Emea West B1. I overpowered on the TTT. So, we obviously lost 20 points. My bad. And we were finished second, so we didn't get the playoff, unfortunately. So, but two others went up with Aidan, myself and Lee Wild. And I think technically, according to Zwift Power, I have dropped to a B, but I'm not going to drop to a B. I'm going to stick with A now, because I think it's the right thing to do. I've not been injured. I've been training outside all summer. But all good. What about you guys? What are you racing? B, A? Gone up, gone down? What do you think of the new gear as well? Level Velo. Level Velo. I should have worn the shorts as well, really, but nice little group. But where's Josh? Where's my mate Josh from AHDR? I've only rode this because you said you were riding. Thought this was your birthday ride, buddy. Has anyone seen him? Shout out to Josh McIllen. Can't see him on the list. Here we go, Neokyo. So warm. Hopefully you guys can't hear me as I've been waffling on. Exactly, I agree. You've got no choice, right? Just got to hang on in there, dig in, grit your teeth, suffer, and you'll benefit from it. To be fair, I wish I jumped up the season before. Like I say, I'm not going to get the results, but hopefully going to get stronger. But then it's just like it is on the road. Can't win every day on the road. So shouldn't expect to win every race on Zwift. If you are, it's time to step up. But this is nice. I could cope with this. What do you reckon? Shall I do a sprint section after? If so, which session? Which Zwift training session should I do for some sprint training? Hey Daniel, good to see you, buddy. Must be busy on the night shift if you're watching me, bud. I should have turned the screen so I could read that earlier. Easier, really. Yeah, you'll get back there, Ryan. So I don't know if you guys have seen, but I run this underground. Are we sprinting? Oh, these guys are sprinting. I'll just hold grip. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but I have this underground racing league for the top 50 teams according to Zwift Power. So it's A and A plus riders. Every third Friday of the month. If you've not seen the racing, go and check it out. In particular, go and check out the race from July. 3 guys in the breakaway. Awesome racing. I don't want to get spat at the back, do I? Plenty of us here. Yeah, happy days. 2.5 to 3. Were they all waiting for the sprint, were they? My family are from Australia, actually. I've got one of my cousins over at the minute from Australia, and I'm taking him out around Manchester tomorrow. That's where my family are from. And I think my granddad got ill, and then they were like a £10 pom. And my granddad got ill, and then they all came back to the UK. Hence why I'm here. But I'll be there next year. Got a bit of work done next year actually as well. So I think I've got to take a few flights to get across the country a bit in your Ausland. Yeah, I think when you first jump up to A, as Ryan said, you've got to pick your races. When I first jumped up, I was really concerned about not getting results. Not getting results, not hanging on, not being able to sit in, not being able to compete. But I think that's the beauty of ZRL. We jumped up to A2. I think it was a May and North A2. And it was for riders same as me, 4.1 to 4.4. So we had some good competitions. And I could hang on. Not getting dropped every week. Suffered a bit on the Innsbruck course, up that climb, but mid-pack, but that's where I should be. And then the other thing I did was, yeah, you're a pommy as well. I think there was plenty of him. I think my dad said they were like on a boat for like 3 months or something. Anyway, what was I? Yeah, so I did a few crits as well, a few of the short crits on those flat crit city courses, and again picked up a few results. So it's not as scary as you think. Just pick your races to start with. Sure, if you just stepped up and you get chucked into like a landscape, any of the A1s, it's going to be tough. But also we know WTRL is still using that AutoCat as well, so it is a bit more refined in terms of selecting where you should be, even on the ZRL, which is a team event. Big sigh. Big sigh. 68 kilograms, although I'm probably a bit over that now, I don't know. I need a weigh-in. I've not weighed in since last year. I think 2 seasons ago I was 66, and then I went up to 72, and then I'm pretty stable now for probably the last year at about 68 kgs. Is that big? Oh yeah, cheers man. It's the new level Velo vest. So what we've done is design some kits specifically for indoor riding, and for me it needed to be sleeveless. I mean, I was one of them back in the 90s, riding sleeveless outdoor on the road. Wrong, I know, but in some ways cool. Hang on, let me concentrate in case it splits here. All good, all good. Yeah, so level velo, really almost see-through material. Full zip as well, if needed, and it is needed. The actual finish, like this one's got elastic around the arm here, but the actual one that we're retailing, there's no elastic, so it's a bit looser here. Breathe. Mitchy boy, yours is on its way, bud. And then we got the new indoor shorts as well. The lightest, most see-through shorts in the right places you can imagine. That's a level velo.cc. I've got to get the adverts in. This is the first time I've announced it or told anyone. But that's what we've done. We've started a business. I think it's the first business, clothing, dedicated, started out, got its roots in indoor cycling. There is some outdoor kit, but the focus is indoor. The first kit's pre-order, but that, Mitch, because I know you've ordered already, will be with us in about 3 weeks. So first drop in about 3 weeks, and that's when we're going to do the official announcement, and we're going to announce the team that we're sponsoring for the Zwift Elite Series, formerly the Premier League. Level Velo, we're sponsoring one of the top teams, one of the coolest teams, and one of the most innovative teams at the top end of Zwift. But you'll have to wait for that. Cheers, Mitch. Mitch, how's your prep going for the outdoor race? What is it now? Summit Hill, Fizz Hill road race later this month. I couldn't figure it was you, Mitch, with that that username. How on earth does that relate to your name at all? Anyway, good to see everybody. It's been a while since we've lived. Just over halfway now and I've survived. This is why you come back with not a race, you just come back with a group ride. Just sit with these and pretend. But I know we're going to have a gallop at the end, you always do. Oh yeah, riding out. What, with your plastering trowel in the back? That'd be tough going, mate, with a couple of bags of finish in your backpack. Tell you what, mate, you're dedicated to your job. I needed a plasterer, and Mitch said, I'll come and help you out. Lives nowhere near, but he would do it. What a cool guy. So if anyone else, anywhere in the world, needs a plasterer, as long as you pay his travel, Mitch will be there. Ah, got you. Yeah, the kids love the YouTube. I'm not sure any of mine watch the stream, right? But if they do, they've never commented. I don't blame them. It's probably a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Sorry, that was a localism right there. In it. Got me Tesco juice on the go. Only the best nutrition for me. Hate the arcade. I don't know how you guys feel about the arcade. I'm not keen. The effort you have to put in when you've got the finish line, 500 meters as you come out the arcade. These twisty paths through the arcade make it really tough. I'd say this is the most hated flat finish on Zwift for me. This is good though, boys. I can stick with this. Anyway, you've heard my opinion on the new ZRL courses. What do you guys think? Which course are you looking forward to? Which one are you not looking forward to? Climbers Gambit. I'm actually dreading Park Perimeter. At least Climbers Gambit, you know where you are, you just got to settle into your rhythm. Park Perimeter, it's those worst efforts in it, between 60 seconds or 45 and 75 seconds where it just hurts. That lactic acid is horrible. Hey, I'll tell you what, Mitch, who I'm looking forward to. I hope we get to racing before the season out. It's Chunk, Matt Meanwell from TBR. Because I've seen he's been at Darwin Moor. For those who don't know, he's one of the best sprinters at the top of the B. Yeah, that'll be a good course as well, Eastern 8. Interesting. There's a few interesting courses. Yeah, Matt Meanwell, I hope he turns up to Darwin Moor before the end of the season. We get a race. We've raced him that often on Zwift. I want to see how big those sprinters' thighs are IRL. Anyone planning bike swaps? Or do we just move on from that? It wouldn't be gaming, right? It wouldn't be virtual racing without power-ups and bike swaps. What do you think of these funky tunes? I hope this isn't illegal music. I don't want to get a strike. No, man, we're good, we're good. I'm near the front of the group. 8.5k to go. So if you've got any questions, anything you want to say, put it out there now. Yorkshire, how are you doing? Not seen you in a while. Another regular to my former live streams. Good to see you. Yeah, you know him, Ryan, yeah? You know what it is? I've got the fan like halfway through the second screen here. So I'm just getting the first part of everyone's message. I didn't think this through. So I'm running two screens. Zwift here, and over here I've got streaming software, YouTube software, a few other bits and bobs on this screen. It's brilliant when the tour was on. I sat here Zwifting with the tour on. I know loads of people do that. You know what the problem is here? It's been that comfortable. You know when you're tempted, you just put a dig in for no apparent reason. I think I'm just energized today. Weird day today. We got a little whippy and we left some shopping on the side. Cheeky bit of chocolate and the dog got it when we were out. So we've had to go take the vet to make her sick and throw it all up again. But she's all right now, thankfully. Yeah, I'm doing it like DJ style. Trying to talk like the DJs do in between the beats. It's just I'm nowhere near as cool and nowhere near as good at it. Ah, I've got you, Ryan. So you raced with us before then, Ryan, yeah? Last season or season before? If I remember, so did you guys win? Can't remember. I forget, I'm gonna have to check back on the results. I know I've got to save myself. that zigzaggy climb. I'm impressed though, guys. The viewers keep going up, so I appreciate that. Don't forget, listening to the MAAP podcast on the Zwift Community Live channel Thursday night. I think it is UK time. We're going to have a chat through the 6 courses for the ZRL round 1. Give us a shout. You know, when I'm on someone else's show, I might get a bit nervous about going live. Where's he going? Oh man, this is where it's going to start. And this aero is going to do me a little good. Sit in, be sensible, come on. No, I mean, Ryan, when my team, Provision, were in the Bs, you must have raced us then, right? I'm gonna get dropped. Right, the breathing's gonna get heavy now. I've got to survive over the top of here. I'm already breathing heavy. 176 beats a minute. It'll come back, Yorkshire. The mojo will come back. I've had times like that. Just keep it steady when it's low. Just roll the legs round. Surviving. Apologise for the sniffly nose. This is where it gets you. Just got to get past that big claw. I'm going to read that in a minute, Ryan. Classic. Someone's off the front already up there. Or it's a late starter. I'm rocking all over the place. Everyone's got orange Tron bikes. Come on, right turn. Final kick. Ah. Yeah, maybe that right. Yeah. No, we were west, Team A West. But that's the team Matt was in. Mr. Cuthbert's in. Oh, hey, buddy. Matt Cuthbert's in, everyone. Mountain bike dude. Strong as mustard. English style. None of that Dijon. What are you going to do winter, Matt? Are you getting on it? Mitch Hall's back. Again. I've got to go for the sprint. Tunage. I've got an aero, so I've got to, right? Are these MAAP socks as well? Cool. Do I get to keep the kit? Does anyone know if I do this right, do I keep the kit? Don't get dropped. Woo. How's the night shift going? Zwift fitness, not so good, more or less. I'm struggling to get near that 1000 watt mark. I'm about 250 watts short on my 15 seconds at the minute. 20 minutes fine. My 1 hour, good. Anything less than 30 seconds, That's the plan. Next 4 weeks, sprint training, threshold training, get ready for ZRL and the winter. Spending many a night in here. I mean, it's pissing down with rain now. Normally do a long ride on Sundays, but I missed it yesterday because I've got husband duties, orders. 1500 meters. I'm in the big ring. Everyone's going to sprint, right? I'm not going to look foolish. Daz is in the house. Mr. Carter, how you doing? Mr. BL13. I'm getting dropped, Daz. Man, you put out some good results last week, Daz. And your colleagues. I see Mr. Gamst, last time I checked, is top of the table. Zwift Classics leading the way in the GC. You boys are absolutely killing it. If you've not checked out BL13 and Daz Carter's stream, and anyone else from BL13, go check it out. Big fan of what those guys do. Oh man, these boys are going early. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna go for it. I need to see more than 800 on there. There he is. The marker's there. Oh, power up, man, power up. What did I get? That was hard. I can read your text now. I assume, more or less, you've been out on the road. But it doesn't help with these small, shorter efforts. How was that, Daz? How was that sprint? What do you think? You're the master. What do I need to know? Unfortunately. Matt, I know what you're saying, bud, but you've got to accept it for what it is. No one's saying it's the same. $900, Mitch, that what it was? As long as I saw 900, I'll go with that. Cheers, Ryan. Good to see you, bud. Hopefully see you back for watching the recons as well. If you don't need a recon, just come for the crack. That was good, I enjoyed that. I'm not sure if the people on the ride were social with chatting, but you guys were, and I appreciate it. So yeah, in terms of the recons, 10 days before Climbers Gambit. I know I've done a Climbers Gambit recon before, but I'm going to redo it this time because I've got a new format, new studio, some of which you can see here. There's some nice little features, and I'm also hopefully chucking in some new features with Nathan, Anna, Kate, Dave, with the team at ZCL as well, which will be awesome, where hopefully we're going to meet some of the top riders with some interviews and things, so keep an eye out for that. See you, Mitch. Thanks, mate. See you at Fizz Hill, mate. End of August, road race, south of the UK. $879, 5 seconds there. I swear on the power curve my 5 is above 4 figures. Maybe not. Good ride, enjoyed that. Time to have some dinner now. Recovery shake. Sit there in silence while the missus watches Love Island. I also promise I'm going to sharpen up this stream soon as well. I mean, look at that. What's the Underground logo doing there? Just an ad. That is just an ad for the Underground Racing Series. Third Friday of every month. Top 50 teams according to Zwift Power. We have 12 teams signed up so far. All going for that top Grand Final Championship that's going to happen in December. Course to be announced, but we've already got the courses for the 3 qualifying rounds. But again, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate the chat as always, whether you're working mornings, riding yourself, or you're on night shift. Take it easy, and we'll see you on Zwift very, very soon. Ride on.